So you want to write a book that helps you get more clients, helps you be seen like an expert, get more speaking gigs, and all around helps you to raise your brand. Excellent. There's just one problem. You don't feel like a writer. You are not alone. Plenty of people are interested in sharing their ideas in a book, but they feel held back because they don't have the skills to be a writer, or they just never felt like writing was their thing, or they don't feel creative enough. Those things do not have to hold you back from becoming an author. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways you can overcome that problem so that you can finally author your book.
Welcome to Writing with Denise Renee. My videos are all about helping you write books and create content that helps you get clients, grows your audience, and expand your opportunities. If this is your vibe, then you've got to subscribe. Now get ready to take notes because we're diving right into this video's topic.
So you want to be an author, but you're not a writer. I got you. All things are doable. So just know you're not in an impossible situation. As they say, everything is figure-outable. But the very first thing that you need to do is get your mind right. I mean it literally and emotionally and spiritually. Yes, the first step is to get a little woo-woo with me. I want you to stop saying that I am not a writer. Stop it, okay? Because while yes, writers have definitely developed their skill and craft over time, writers came out of the womb just like you, not knowing how to write. And just because you may be in a specific industry or field of work that doesn't fall into one of the traditional creative categories, that's okay. You are still a creative person. As long as you have ideas that you want to bring out into the world, you are creative. You're creating every single day in your job, in your business. So now we're just going to transfer that creative ability into creating your book. You have to start seeing yourself as a writer, or at the very least, as an author. Imagine what it's going to be like and feel like when you have that first book published. And yes, I said first book because you're not just going to write one. You're going to write at least 3 books to help establish your brand and establish your expert status in your field. Once you start getting in your mind that I am a writer, I am an author, I want you to go ahead and start doing what writers do. They write. Even if it's just for 15 minutes a day, start writing on your topic, set a timer, and go. It's not about being perfect. It's not about even writing for a specific book project. Just get started writing and get yourself in the habit of expressing yourself through the written word. Now, if it feels like, oh, this is just, one of those little self-help ideas to go through, listen, I want you to take it deeper and tap into your reasons why you want to be an author. Why is it that you want to share your expertise? Who is it that you're looking to help? Who is missing out on having the information that's locked away inside of you? Maybe you offer products and services that are on the high end, but you really have a heart to help people who are struggling with the same things that you help with, but they don't have the money to work with you. But by putting your knowledge, your expertise, your experience, your process into a book, now they're able to be helped. Are you starting to connect a little bit deeper with your reasons why you want to write this book? Excellent. Use that and let it fuel your process. Now, you don't only want to tap into the emotional reasons as to why you want to write a book. Use this to also help you make practical and rational decisions about writing a book. Writing a book requires an investment of time and of money, whether it's your money because you're going to self-publish or it's a publisher's money because you landed yourself a publishing deal. Someone's spending money on getting your book out there. So you have to know that there's going to be an audience for your book and that you're going to stay the course to market that book on a continuous basis. You also want to think about the very practical goals and business reasons for your book. If you're writing this book to help you increase your clientele, increase your ability to attract paid speaking or attract high-ticket consulting gigs, then writing this book is almost like an investment in the future money that you're going to make. If you truly sit down and calculate what is the value of a client that you can get as a result of your book, or the results you can get from a handful of industry connections that you make as a result of your book? When you start to calculate that out, then you can start to see the investment of time and money into your book as being well worth it. And if you cannot see how your book can lead a path to other revenue streams, then maybe a book might not be the venue for getting your ideas out. Maybe you could think about writing a blog or starting a podcast. Those are very low-cost ways of getting your ideas out into the world, out to a larger audience, and maybe after a few months or years of building up an audience, maybe at that point it might make sense to write a book. See where I'm going with this logic? If you're finding this helpful, drop the word helpful in the comments to let me know. And lastly, you're going to commit to a form of help in the form of investing some money. We're going to leverage that money to help overcome the writing skills that you might be lacking. Now you have to balance between the money that you have now against the money that you're looking to make later as a result of your book. Just hit rewind on the last section and do the math. So your help can come in 3 forms. It's either going to be DIY, DWI, or DFY. DIY is going to be do it yourself. That's going to be a lower cost investment, but a higher time commitment. DWI is done with you. You're going to invest a moderate amount of money and invest a moderate amount of your time. And then DFY is going to be a higher commitment of finances. It will require your time, but maybe not as intense. So what's the DIY method of writing your book? That's where you're going to do it yourself. And to help you overcome your writing skills gap, you may invest in books or in training courses to help you write better. While you're working on your writing skills, it's definitely going to take you a longer time to write your book. So don't plan a launch party in 2 months, okay? Maybe in 2 years. Now, if you're looking to get to market a lot faster and to overcome your skills gap a lot faster, you'll want to invest in a writing coach. And that's going to be the DWI, done with you services. You're going to be investing your time in actually doing the writing, but you'll hire a coach to not only help you keep accountable, but they'll help walk alongside you with your ideas, help you develop your ideas, create your outline, and help give you guidance as you're writing to make sure that you are communicating in a way that your reader is really going to resonate with. And then there's DFY, done for you. That's where you hire a ghostwriter to do the writing for you. Having a great business book ghostwriter is going to start at least $10,000. So again, that's where doing the math from the previous section comes into play. If you know you have a solid plan for how you're going to not only recoup the investment for your ghostwriter and all of the production costs, assuming that you're going to be self-published, you're also going to be looking at how this book is going to help change the trajectory of your business. So that if you wind up investing, let's say $50,000 altogether in the whole project, from having the ghostwriter to producing the book and putting dollars into marketing it, but you turn that investment around into say $300,000 or $500,000 over the next 18 months, that's an investment that's well worth it. So by hiring a ghostwriter to work with you to bring your ideas to life, you do have to commit some time to communicating with your ghostwriter as well as to reading over the drafts that they send over and really finalizing the tone, the voice, and the message in your book. But there you have it. Those are my ways that you can overcome any writing skills gap that you may have so that you can fulfill your dream of becoming an author. Now, if you're not sure how to get started writing the kind of book that's going to help you get more clients, grow your brands, and attract more opportunities, check out one of these 2 videos next.